Leave your soggy chicken palmy at the pub. I'll take this version any day of the week. Chicken Parmigiana. It's a pub classic, but I love making a vegetarian version, which is eggplant Parmigiana. First up, I'm gonna toast some almonds. I'm toasting the almonds in the oven because we're going to bake the eggplant instead of frying it, making eggplant steaks. Just slice it in half, lengthwise. And then you want to just cut off the rounded edge. Then cut this half into half again. Just chop side cheeks and just into small chunks, and then we can add it to the sauce. Almonds add a really nice texture on the top. Next step is to crumb the eggplant steaks. Take them over to the crumbing station. Flour, beaten eggs, and some breadcrumbs. And I want to leave the skin exposed and just dust the top and the bottom because it looks really pretty. Marley Spoon is a saviour midweek. It's good to have all of the ingredients delivered to your door, but it also allows us to try new dishes that I wouldn't even think about cooking. The cleverest thing about this recipe is you can just throw it into the oven and kind of forget about it because you don't have to worry about the eggplant soaking up so much oil on the stove top or anything like that. And salt and pepper. So I have the oven preheated to 210 degrees. I'm just going to pop these in for about 20 minutes or until nice and golden and tender. All right, so while that's cooking away, just start on the sauce. About a tablespoon of oil, finely chop an onion, garlic, get that into the pan, the oil is nice and hot. So I'm adding the eggplant now because I want that to be nice and soft and tender in the sauce because it doesn't have too long to cook. And then I have some fresh tomato powder, which really adds this wonderful tomato burst. If you don't have any, you can add tomato paste. It just gives the sauce a bit of freshness and richness as well. And I'm going to season with salt and pepper from the start, just to unlock the flavours. Okay, so that's been cooking away for 4 minutes and it's nice and softened, ready for some sauce. So I just have some tinned tomatoes, some red wine vinegar, and a pinch of sugar. You don't have to add sugar, but tinned tomatoes are quite acidic, so I just like to add some for balancing out the flavours. Now that just needs to do its thing for about 6 minutes. Let's add the ricotta. Couple of mounds in there so I can just get to know the sauce and heat up in the pan. Pop the lid on. I'm just going to drain some baby spinach. Just put a bit of sauce on the plate and then a couple of even pieces. Then I just put a mound of ricotta on top, towering. Now this recipe has 3 serves of veg in it, plus it's a really good source of fibre. And even though it's vegetarian, it's a good source of iron too. And now for the basil pesto. Leave your soggy chicken palmy at the pub. I'll take this version any day of the week. My eggplant parmigiana with ricotta and pesto.